We're going to a cave today.
We're in this crazy, beautiful green valley right now, and it's just amazing to me how green this place is and how overgrown. Can't state it enough.
Mm-hmm. It looks like someone just knitted a very fine afghan and laid it over top of the entire landscape.
Knitted a very fine afghan and laid it over top of the entire landscape.
That's exactly what I was gonna say.
Yesterday, Evan was able to get a pretty sick shot of this tree that's across the valley, and it stands out so much because it's like the only tree that's not actually covered in this nature afghan.
It's like it's sticking out of the blanket. Gee, I thought I liked nature at home, and this is just like a level above. So quiet, except for the sound of birds and insects and whatever the fuck that other thing was. Could have been a monkey, I don't know.
Well, I'm excited to get to this cave today. It really is today about the journey, not as much the destination. This is the Vietnam that everyone talks about driving through, and we can easily say it's as magical as everyone makes it sound. I don't want to reference Jurassic Park, but it really feels like you might see a pterodactyl just like coming over that mountain over there. Let's roll.
Yes.
The road to Paradise Cave was easily the most beautiful and carefree ride of our entire trip. It was narrow and winding in places, but at times it seemed like we were the only ones on it. We couldn't help but feel completely in the moment as we inhaled a deep breath of fresh mountain air, closed our eyes, and leaned into the hairpin turns.
Okay, we made it to Paradise Caves, or at least the parking lot for Paradise Caves. I don't know how long of a walk it is to get in here. Hopefully not too long, because I hate walking. What do you reckon?
Well, initial thoughts are very touristy. There's restaurants, places to sell you kitschy bags, all that kind of stuff, which makes sense. I mean, places that are very populated with people coming to visit, they want to make money. So you can't fault anyone for that, but if you are coming here, it's not going to be an off the beaten path kind of experience. So far. That's how I feel so far.
Yeah, but it's what we can afford.
It's what we can afford. So that's just what we're doing today. So maybe in the future, let us know if you want us to come back and do a big trek.
Please say yes.
Please say yes. Yeah. Literally anyone says yes in the comments, we're doing it.
That's the law.
Yeah, so when we said it was in our budget, that was our whole day's budget. It was $500,000 for both of us to get in, which is about $27, give or take.
It better be worth the whole extra day in Vietnam.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a short 1 kilometer or 10-minute walk to the entrance of the cave, but if you're like us and can't stop stopping every 2 minutes to look at something, it will take about 25 minutes. Paradise Cave is just one of over 400 caves stretching more than 230 kilometers that have been discovered in the Phong Nha area so far, and they estimate that there are over 600 left to be discovered.
This looks like where you'd find Rumpelstiltskin just lazing around being like, guess my name for 500 shillings or whatever he does.
Doesn't he just sleep?
Does he?
Oh no, that's Rip Van Winkle.
Yeah, Rip Van Winkle is not Rumpelstiltskin.
No.
Yeah.
I always get them confused.
Yeah, very different people actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What on earth?
These vines just grew together in like a wave formation with almost a frame, and then they just diverge for seemingly no reason.
That is so cool.
Like,
Are they sentient?
that's what I was just thinking. How do they know to do that? Or how do they just make that decision?
It's fungal intelligence.
So cool. So cool.
Oh shit, is that it?
Oh, that's gotta be it.
I think that's it.
Oh, that's for sure it. Oh no. It's not it.
Well, Chief, we almost there?
I'd say we are getting pretty close. Which is good news for the sweater that I'm wearing because it is positively sopping with sweat.
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting to have to go down to get in. I kind of assumed we would walk here and it's just like, bam, I'm a cave, I'm open for you. For reference, this cave is 196 feet tall, or 60 meters. It's a behemoth.
No one asked for it, but because it's really cool, you're getting a lesson on how caves are formed. Maybe not all caves, but caves like this one in particular are formed when slightly acidic rainwater sinks down to the water table and comes into contact with a layer of limestone, which is actually made of the remains of ancient coral and sea creatures that died billions of years ago. Limestone happens to dissolve quite easily, and over the course of 2 to 3 million years, the deposit completely dissolves, and the remaining cavity is what we call a cave. It's too bad I didn't have this information prior to filming. Maybe my insights at the end of the video would have been more accurate.
You know what these remind me of? You know when you go camping and it's like just like the toilet is just like a hole in the ground? It's like a latrine. This is like what all the wadded toilet paper and gross camping poops make when they just fall down that hole. Someone was eating way too many hot dogs and used up way too much toilet paper and then just like never buried it properly. So this is where the accessible part of the cave ends. I don't know how far we've walked, maybe a kilometer out of the 31 kilometers of this cave that exists. I just want to say that I'm so glad we came here. We almost didn't until we ran into some guys where we were staying who said they came here and they said it was just stunning, like just a massive cave. They didn't oversell it. We thought coming here it was like one of the most touristy caves, but there's a few other people here, but it's really not that bad. The whole thing is boardwalked out, so you can't really go off the path, which is probably a good thing because it's too easy to get here and you can't have that many people running amok. Everything about today was so awesome. The ride here was incredible. I just feel like we've been we've just been rewarded so much. Definitely recommend this place.
Thanks for watching us drive down back roads to get to a hole in the ground. I hope you enjoyed it. As Evan said, this was a sick day. Tomorrow we hop back on the bikes, and we don't know where our destination is to lay our head for the night, but
It's fine.
It'll be fun. So we'll see you tomorrow. Bye.
Maybe not all caves, but this one in particular was formed when a bunch of ancient titans were camping, and they dug a latrine, and then all their waste went down here and sat for thousands and thousands of years. Then there was so much methane trapped down here, and when someone finally lit a match one day, everything exploded. And then, slowly you just get pieces of like the old poo that was scattered everywhere, dripping down and forming all these stalagmites all over the ground and everything. Kind of just looks like the sand castles you would build when you're a kid with wet sand. Really, really interesting stuff.